Amazing turnout. Done what I wanted to do. Come here, do coverage.
Oh, half my hood is in the way. I just put it on my chin. Wow, we were so loud and there's so many of us, it's so exciting. We've now got some speeches. Are you excited to listen to some speeches? So if you got in touch with us earlier and were like, yeah, I'd like to do a speech, come up. Come on up. You also can come a bit closer. I do smell. Sweaty as style.
Rights are human rights. Rights are human rights.
That's it.
Trans rights are human rights.
Trans rights are human rights. Trans rights are human rights.
Come on, get it started.
Trans rights now! Trans rights now! Trans rights now!
That's nice. It's good. Thank you. Thank you for yelling. I love to hear it. All right. We've got some speeches now. Are we all excited for speeches?
Yeah.
Good. The first person to speak is my academic trophy wife, Celestine. Please make some noise for my academic trophy wife.
Embarrassing like that 18 years in academia. This will not be a lecture. With last week's judgment, as well as the upcoming statutory guidance of the so-called Equality and Human Rights Commission, the Supreme Court pulled off some rather hard legal and political work to make sex biological again. Though I suspect that's an irony that is sadly lost on them. There's a lot of people. If you rightly couldn't be asked to look through the lengthy ruling that was published, I can assure you it was grotesquely unfair and also very, very dumb. Most importantly, it was not just its conclusion. I think it was like these people coming in. Thank you, you're late. Ooh, this is a dynamic stage. Thank you. My words have been elevated. Most importantly, it's not just the conclusion of the Supreme Court, but its entire premise and logic of what thoroughly, and they use this term with extreme reservation and annoyance, gender critical. The so-called gender critical movement has been single-mindedly at work for years in this country, trying to do what little regard the state has for trans people, whether that is in law, in healthcare, or in schools. This has earned the UK the rather unholy moniker of Turf Island. This goes far beyond the UK. The gender critical movement is part of a much larger and older project, the rapidly accelerating reactionary and authoritarian expansion of violent violence across all of society, which we've also seen in Europe, and of course, which we're also seeing across the Atlantic and the States. But this has been going on for a long time. And it has been starkly evident of late, not just in the fact of the trans community. I'm thinking here about attacks on migrants, Muslims, refugees, and other racialized communities, as was not seen last summer. Citizen criminalization of protests, especially protests for Palestine, against complicity in genocide for the past year and a half. The assault on reproductive rights, as anti-abortion groups are stepping up their activity also in the UK. Other attacks on disabled people, as strugglers with health for PIP plans earlier this spring. Globally, repressive laws and policies are being enacted, fake human rights organizations provide cover for far-right think tanks, money flows from billionaires to politicians left, right and centre, while radical right media gives them every platform they could need to justify their message. I could stand here all night and list various unpleasant people and organizations working to destroy the lives of marginalized and dispossessed people.
Hello.
It is an impressive network that unites reactionaries,
Wow,
neo-fascists, professional misogynists, climate change denialists, genocide apologists, eugenicists, and assorted other authoritarians with the TERFs, with the gender critical movement. So think what a lot of different types of arsehole there are in the world. But they are united in their commitment to a world of hierarchy, exploitation, and domination, whether that is through gender, race, class, disability, or whatever other form of social stratification can do the job. And part of that commitment is telling us that hierarchy, exploitation, and domination are simply part of the natural, some might say biological, order. It's also remarked that trans people constitute a tiny minority of the population. But we are one of many targets, and one of many who are being deprived of justice, equality, safety, or people criminalized for how and where we appear, or brutalized for what we speak up. The Supreme Court ruling enforces a hierarchy in Britain of who is worthy of safety, dignity, affirmation, healthcare. We are not worthy. Liberals, trans women and trans men, trans people, non-binary people, intersex people, are not really worthy of this. And there are so many others deemed unworthy. Migrants, unhoused people, sex workers, people with disabilities, refugees, Palestinians beyond our borders. There's a lot of different people, not with the same struggles, but with shared, overlapping, and intersectional struggles, challenges, and enemies, and also ultimately interests. The Supreme Court argues that what binds women together is a shared biology from which stems discrimination and inequality. And that is that biology which entitles them to particular kinds of protection from the state, over and against us unwomen. But we know that there is a direct line in the harassment, discrimination, inequality, and violence that people suffer, and how the state, the politicians, the media determine who is worthy of its protection. So while we trans people are perhaps a small minority, we are among many who share our fate, and when we are in solidarity with each other, that is what binds us together. That solidarity is what makes us a community.
Yeah, Gemma, let's come out the boxes so she can have it on a bigger screen.
Correctly located. Not by some facile common sense notion of biology, not in the state. The little group of gender critical activists that celebrate right now doubtlessly holds tremendous institutional power. But I think they make for a sorry picture next to this crowd. By the state, representing a dystopian vision of immutable hierarchy and oppression rooted in a static biology, which only police, courts and prisons are seen fit to protect. But I think we can offer a better vision, one in which we are capable of overcoming violence, exploitation and inequality, by looking within our communities for dignity, affirmation, respect and safety, for being in solidarity with all who face injustice, for everyone's liberation, trans people included.
sitting down now, but I'm really hot. And if I'm close to the crowds, then I'm cooler.
Cool as hell.
Thank you. That was good. I enjoyed that. Thank you for that. That was. Where'd my piece of paper go?
Oh, it's there. It's there.
I'm a professional, but not at this. Right. That was great. I enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that? Good. Riley, my love, Riley. Come on, here we go.
Not me.
Riley, hello. Okay, we can't immediately locate Riley, but we will in a moment. Oh, here they go. All right. Riley.
Can you
All
do
right.
like an interlude?
I can vamp for a moment. Cambridge! One thing I've learned about Hollywood life is that people just go berserk when they hear a town. It doesn't even need to be their town. Ely! Peterborough! Little Stratford! Brilliant. You ready now, man? Oh, I'll be doing another country. I'm ready. Southern Bulldog! Okay.